Peter is showing us the skill of pushing a chair in both sagittal and coronal planes. We can break down this skill to two patterns of push and trunk flexion. As we can see in this video, successful execution of this movement is dependent on a feature called down, meaning he has to push his shoulders away from his ears to be able to exert enough force to move the chair. This video is demonstrating the skill of walking out of a shower. This skill can be broken down to pattern of lunge. Successful execution of this pattern, as shown in the clip, is based on paying attention to a feature called inline. This feature makes sure that knees and hips are aligned when taking steps out of the shower. This helps with balancing weight and avoiding slip and fall. This video is demonstrating the everyday skill of washing the dishes. This skill can be broken down to pattern of hinge in coronal plane. Successful execution of this pattern, as shown in the clip, is based on paying close attention to a feature called flexion extension that makes sure that the normal curvature of lower back is maintained, and it helps to avoid back pain. This video is demonstrating the everyday skill of taking a box from pantry top shelves. This skill can be broken down to pattern of pull. Successful execution of this pattern, as shown in the clip, is based on paying close attention to a feature called twist that makes sure that the shoulders and hips are aligned when pulling a box out of a high shelf.
The first exercise we have is a row, focusing on having your shoulders and hips aligned. You're going to want to keep a slight bend in your knees and slightly bend forward while you move your arms towards your chest, focusing on squeezing your shoulder blades together at the top. The next exercise is a forward stepping lunge, focusing on keeping your knee in line with your ankle and your hip. For stability, you can place your hands on your waist while you step forward. The back knee is going to want to get as close to the ground while keeping the front knee in line with your ankle and hip. Next is an elevated push-up, focusing on keeping your shoulders and hips parallel throughout the whole movement. You're going to squeeze your shoulders together at the down movement and then use your biceps to push yourself back up. The last exercise is a good morning, which is focusing on the hinge movement at the hips. You're going to keep your knees slightly bent and move your chest towards your knees, stopping when you reach the same level as your hips. This focuses on the flexion and extension of your lower back.
Integrating the four activities of daily living and the exercises demonstrated by the professional exhibits a crucial part of our day-to-day movement that establish an opportunity for transfer. Performing these skills with proper form will help us prevent many injuries like back pain, joint pain, shoulder pain, etc. The link between the four daily activities and the exercises demonstrated by the professional is that they showcase the key features of movement of inline, flexion, extension, twist, and down. In order to perform these movements effectively, you will need to have your hips, knees, shoulders, and back aligned, which will allow transfer when performing these exercises and these daily living activities because they involve similar movements. The opportunity of transfer will allow you to exert these movements with a full range of motion and improve your stability, posture, overall performance when performing them as daily living activities.